4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
Shaun the Sheep was one of the funniest animations, in fact, movies per se, that I've seen, so I was mighty keen to see the sequel. It has a lot in it to satisfy children, but not so much adults, as the first one did. Set in the quiet township of Mossingham, Farmageddon has an alien invasion storyline. In fact, we're talking about one alien, and a child at that, who ended up on Earth by mistake. That impish and adorable creature called Lula crash lands near Mossy Bottom Farm, home to Shaun the Sheep. It's there that he crosses paths with Shaun, who continues to drive long-suffering sheepdog Becher crazy with his clever hijinks. In reality, Lula, who has a few tricks up his sleeve, including moving objects through the air, is just keen to be reunited with his mother and father. But that proves far from straightforward, as an alien-hunting government agency spearheaded by the formidable Agent Red and her bunch of hapless, hazmat-suited goons is hot on his tail. Mind you, she too has an alien backstory that plays out during the course of the movie and brings a measure of pathos to the piece. So does the emotional connection between Shaun the Sheep and Lula, and believe it or not, the farmyard dog. Not a word is spoken, but there are lots of sounds mimicking speech. Lula has a photographic memory, allowing him to mimic others' utterances, a nice touch. I also like the characterisation of the farmer's attempt to cash in, literally, on the public's alien appetite, which involves a swish new harvester.
Movies First with Alex First.
Farmageddon has a few choice one-liners and scenes, but is nowhere near as amusing or as clever as the first instalment. Part of that could be due to the fact that there's a new team, constituting a writer and directors involved. Of course, the characters are those created by Nick Park, who was also responsible for the story in Shaun the Sheep. But the first feature was written and directed by Mark Burton and Richard Starzak, while Farmageddon is helmed by Will Becher and Richard Phelan, with scripting by John Brown. It remains cute though, and is satisfying enough for kids, as distinct from a family movie. It scores a 6 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First. Subscribe to the full podcast at Stitcher and iTunes or your favourite podcast distributor. This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.